All right, we know where the priorities of Walmart are at. Alright guys, I'm getting off to a little bit of a later start than I wanted to this morning, but better late than never, as they say. I just saw some lightning a little farther away from here, so I think we might have a storm a-brewing. Okay, so yeah, I was trying to get out at least by 8:30, and that didn't happen, but I didn't miss it by too much. I really wanted to get out about 7 o'clock, but my body was telling me different. But that's one of the good things about doing gig work, right? You can set your own schedule and make it work. So anyway, as you saw, it's Saturday, September 23rd. Welcome back to my channel. It's about 9 a.m. in the morning, and looks like I need to make a little bit over $220 today, so not much less than my normal daily goal that I have of $225. I was a little bit ahead for the week yesterday, but I took off last night to celebrate my brother-in-law's birthday. So we had a party for him and just kind of had the family together, which was nice. So today I gotta bust my butt to hit my goal. All right guys, I have my first order. It's picking up at McDonald's for $8.50, and it's going 4.2 miles. So not a bad little order. Kind of taking me back the way I just came, but that's okay, not a big deal. I just thought it was a really good order. So get some money in my pocket. I got to keep moving today so I can hit my goal as quickly as possible. So I'm already here at McDonald's. Let's go in and grab this thing. Rain's coming down pretty good now. It's not extremely heavy, but definitely gonna get wet today, I think. Oh, I should have grabbed my jacket. I think I'm gonna go back and do that. The order actually went back to like 5 houses from where I live on the same street. So I'm gonna run back and get my kind of rainy jacket so I'm not like soaked by the end of the day. So as soon as I get my next order, I'll let you guys know. All right, got my jacket on. I'm ready for the rain now. I have my hat, so I shouldn't get too soaked anyway. I have my next order. I'm gonna go to Walmart and pick up a grocery order there. I forgot to take a screenshot of it before I accepted it, but it was for $12.01, and it was going, well, it showed 8 miles and something, but I have to go that direction anyway, so it's really probably only going to be about, I would say 3 miles once I get it picked up. I'll be sure to show the mileage before I head that direction. So I just took an order on Spark for $20.97, and it was going 8.2 miles, but it was going the exact same direction as the other one, and it's 3 stops. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the bigger order and get rid of the Ubereats order. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I can't do 4 stops. If that Spark order would have been just 2 stops, I could have done it, but I think it'd be hard for me to kind of keep everything separated inside my car. Yeah, one of the orders, wow, one of the orders is 49 items. So I'm going to unassign the Ubereats order, and I'm going to keep this Spark order. All right, guys, things can change so quickly with this job. So I unassigned that Ubereats order, and then I looked at the Spark order, and it's showing not ready. So I was kind of ticked about that, right? Because then I could have just picked the Ubereats order up, gone and run it, and then waited for the Spark order to be ready. I was upset until I took another order on Ubereats for $18.06. So this was a better order. It's going almost 4 miles. So as long as I'm thinking I can time this right. And if I'm going to be a little late for the Spark order, I'm going to be a little late. That's all there is to it. So I'm here at Walmart. I've already checked in. Just kind of waiting for them to bring it out. And it's just one order. I think I can get there and back in like 15 minutes is what I'm thinking. And that's unloading everything. So I will let you guys know when I've got it on board and ready to head that direction. This is not working out. They're taking so long to get the orders out here. I've been sitting for about 15 minutes waiting on that. And so then they came, so I got rid of that one because the Spark order showed ready finally. So now they're telling me that I have to come around to the front and go in and get my order because there's lightning, and they're not allowed to dispense the order when there's lightning. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh, we can be exposed to lightning, but you guys can't be exposed to lightning. All right, we know where the priorities of Walmart are at. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of funny. All right, guys. I got them all on board. Can you hear that thunder? Holy crap. So I didn't have to go all the way in to pick up the orders. They brought them to the front sliding doors, so it wasn't quite so bad. So I have one order that has 1 big pack of water, and then I have another order that has 2 big packs of water. So I think I see why this one was sitting. The first drop off is 15 minutes away. So let's go get it done. All right, guys, I got those all dropped off. My hat is soaked. My sleeves are soaked. I mean, it's a raincoat, so it's not getting to my clothes, but it's like I can kind of feel the wetness through it. I don't know if it's just maybe the cold that I'm feeling. My pants are wet on my thighs. My feet are dry because I have the right kind of shoes on, at least. So my socks are a little wet around the top, but other than that, that's okay. As long as my feet aren't squishing, that's the bad part. So I don't have anything turned on right now. It started hailing a little bit. So I'm just sitting under the Quick Trip overhang for the gas pumps and kind of waiting for it to let up. It's coming down pretty good right now. So But when I got to the second drop off, it was in my back seat. So when I opened the door right behind me, they had packed a watermelon right there and it fell out. So it went thud. I heard it crack. You know, I called the customer and told them what had happened. So nothing you can do about it. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more Spark until this storm passes over. It's starting to get a little lighter, so I think it's about gone. All right, looks like I got a message from Deliver That. I had 2 catering orders scheduled for this afternoon, and it looks like one of them canceled. So it looks like the storm's kind of letting up. The rain, I don't even hardly see it anymore. No, I don't think it's raining anymore. It looks like it's getting lighter out, so I'm hoping the storm is over with. Oh, and I forgot to finish my story. So I had 2 Deliver That orders this afternoon. 1 canceled, and I didn't get any pay for that because it was 2 hours prior to the pickup time. So missed out on that one, but I've got one like around late this afternoon. Like I think I pick it up at 4:55. So, but I will be out that late, I'm sure. All right, let me get stuff turned back on. It says it's very busy in my area. It's this little area right there. I think some of the orders that I did on Spark didn't have tips, and I thought, man, you should be going back in there and tipping me after all that garbage I had to go through. Holy cow. I mean, I even took my hearing aids off because, oh, the rain's back. Dang it. It's raining again. And it's getting cloudy again, so I don't know how well this is going to work today. Anyway, I will let you know as soon as I have my next order. I got my coat hanging up, my hat laying out. I don't think either one of them is going to dry by the end of the day. So, yeah, now my butt's wet because my coat was down far enough that when I got back in the car that last time, it just kind of all ran down my coat and into the seat. So now my butt's wet too. So yeah, it's not a fun morning. So I'm still waiting on my next order. Okay guys, I got my next one on Ubereats for $10.84, going 5.4 miles, and it's picking up from Jack Stack Barbecue. So I honestly expect this one to go up. With Ubereats, anything in my area at least, because I have a $2 base pay, anything over $10 has that possibility of increasing. You should never take an order hoping that it's going to go up. You need to be okay with that order at face value. So with that Ubereats order, I forgot to finish saying what I was going to say about it. So in my market, $2 is the base pay, and Ubereats hides anything over an $8 tip. So, you know, this could be 12 bucks or something like that, and they've hidden $2 of it. So I'm pretty sure it works the same way in all areas. So you just got to know what your base pay is to figure that out. Alright guys, that last drop off was to a hotel. The guy met me outside. I tried to record it, but my camera didn't work, so you don't get the drop off on that one. Yeah, this has been a little rough this morning with all the rain, and I'm having trouble with my camera, and I don't know if this is a good day to record or not. I got a Grubhub coming in. $5.89 for 4.9 miles. I don't think so. Offer too low for distance. All right, guys, the sun is out. It stopped raining, so hopefully I can get caught up. I've only made, it's like 12 after 12 right now. And I started, what, a little after 9 if I remember right. So in 3 hours, I've only made like $40. So hopefully it's gonna pick up though. And right now I have 2 orders on me. It's a stacked order. They sent me the crumble cookies first. It's for $8 and it was going like 4.2 miles. I forgot to take a screenshot of that one. And then the other one, let's see. I know it's picking up from On the Border. Get it over here. I did get a screenshot of that one. So On the Border, $7 plus, and it's going 0.7 miles. A nice little stacked, in my opinion. So what's that, $15 at least? And what, going a total of maybe 5 miles? So Crumble's like right behind me here, about 2 minutes. So let's go get that one first, and then we'll go get On the Border and be on our way. Alright guys, I got both of those dropped off. They were easy peasy. So I now have an order on Doordash picking up at Papa John's for $7.05, and it's going 3.6 miles. I forgot to mention that last order I dropped off ended up being $9 instead of $7. Alright guys, so I got that dropped off. Took them a minute to come to the door, but total, I mean, it probably took me 9 to 10 minutes to do that order for $7, which isn't bad at all. So, but I do have my next order. It's on DoorDash. It's picking up from Chipotle, and it's for $12.75 plus. It's a catering order, so we'll see what that turns into. I'm not too far from the pickup, so let's go get that on board and make some money. And that Chipotle order's going 2.5 miles, so this should be a pretty quick one as long as they have the order ready. Well guys, this does not look good. It says they're closed. It says we will be delayed in opening today. Oh, there's people in there. Can somebody come talk to me, please? Alright, so the store is closed. They don't have any power. So I ended up getting $6.37 for that order. So looks like DoorDash is trying to make that up to me, and they gave me another catering order for $18.91. It's not going to go up with it being 91 cents on the end. Those don't normally go up. So it's going 9.2 miles. So it's more miles, but you know, it's going to an area where I should still be able to get something that hopefully is bringing me back down south. So I'll keep my fingers crossed on that one. So I'm not very far from Jack's Stack. It's just a couple blocks. So let's go get that on board and see what we get for that instead. Alright, so I had a little bit of a wait in there, maybe 5 minutes, so not too bad, but usually they have them ready. Even the catering orders, they have them ready normally. So it seems like, I don't know, the last maybe 2 or 3 days, I've just had order after order that I've had to wait on. So I think it was Thursday, I picked up an order from Applebee's and I waited like an hour and 15 minutes for that. Well, I waited about an hour for that order and then it took me like 15 minutes to drop it off. So it was a catering order, and so that's why I was kind of holding out, because I wanted to see how much it was going to pay out. And I'm glad I did, because it ended up being a $72 order and some change. So it was fantastic. But while we're heading to the drop-off for this Jack Stack, I was going to kind of give an update on the charging situation for my car. So on Thursday, I received my package in the mail for my charger and the adapter. So I was able to plug it in on Thursday night. So it's one that hangs on the wall, but I didn't hang it on the wall yet because I got to have an electrician do that part. I just kind of plugged in the plug to the box, and it worked fine. So I must have done everything right there. So I just have it sitting on top of the dryer and plugged into the dryer outlet in our laundry room. So, but it charged perfectly. So I think I was down to 16% that evening. And by the next morning, I think it was maybe 10 o'clock when I took off, it had charged up to 68 or 69% right in there. I can't remember exactly which one it was. So, you know, all I really need for a day's work is like 52%. So I think this is going to work out just fine. I charged it again last night at home and it was like at 32% when I plugged it in. We had to unplug it a little bit to do some laundry, but by morning when I took off about 9 o'clock, it was all the way up to 72%. So, yeah, I think this is going to work out just fine. So I'm going to have some cost, of course, having the electrician come and put an outlet out in the garage so I can just run the cord from inside the garage out to my car. And I don't know how much that's going to cost yet. I can tell you what the charger and the adapter cost me. The adapter I can plug into the 250 volt outlet. Then it has a 240 volt kind of outlet thing on the other end that I can plug the charger into. But I wanted to make sure that the charger was going to work and give me enough charge overnight before I spent a whole lot of money on an electrician to install the charger. But I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to things being situated and being able to charge from home, which is just fantastic. So the initial cost, the adapter was like $30, and then the charger that I chose to get was $570. So the charger is one that you can actually run off of Alexa. So like I have Alexa in my house, and so I can give it commands to, you know, charge my car, to turn it on, to turn it off. I don't know all the details, but I can do that with it. I think I can preset stuff on it to only go to a certain percentage, like 80%, but I can also do that on my actual car too. So I don't know, it just has some features that I thought would possibly be kind of nice to have. So you don't have to go that extravagant. It's a charge point charger, and like I said, you don't have to go that extravagant. They have probably cheaper ones that you can get that don't have like the wall box. Anyway, that's the situation right now. So as it progresses, I will continue to keep you guys posted. All right, guys, I took an order on Spark for $15.48, and it's going 7 miles, but it's not ready yet. So since it's not ready, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of orders on Doordash, and both of them are picking up at Chipotle. So the first order I took on DoorDash was for $5.50 going 2.1 miles. And then the other Chipotle is for $5 going an additional mile. It looks like they're on the same street, so just a little bit further east, so it shouldn't take long to get that dropped off. And then I'm hoping by then that the order on Spark is ready. So I'm already here at Chipotle. I'm gonna run in and grab that and get a move on so I can be sure and be ready, done and ready for my Spark order as soon as it pops up ready. Alright guys, so change of plans. I unassigned that Spark order because it was ready. It showed ready as soon as I came out from picking up those Chipotles. And I just spent about 8 minutes dropping those off. So when I looked at the map to get over to the store from where I was at, it was going to be another 17 minutes. And so I just thought that's too long to make those people wait, so I just unassigned it. They can probably get somebody up that way quicker to take care of those. And in the meantime, I picked up an order on DoorDash for $6 plus going 1.3 miles, and I'm picking up at Hayward's Pit Barbecue. So I'm already here at the restaurant, so let's go in and grab that and be on our way. Alright guys, I got that dropped off. So since 2 o'clock I made $19.73, which is more than what I would have made with that Spark order. So really this worked out better for me money wise. It is 2:34 in the afternoon. I've made a little bit over $100, like $109, and I've been out since 9 o'clock. So 5.5 hours, I've only made $109. So not ideal. I'm hoping things pick up a little bit this afternoon. I do have a deliver that order early this evening, so that should add another 30 bucks on pretty quick. But you know, this is the slow time of the day, so I don't know how much I'm going to get between now and then. So I may end up having to work late. But if you guys are interested in seeing if I meet my goal for the day and for the week, be sure to stay tuned. Check out those screenshots at the end. I show you everything that I make for the week. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching and riding along with me today. If you like the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And with that, you guys stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, run, squirrel. I'm not slowing down for you.